COVID deaths continue to mount in India, crematorium and cemetery workers have been working around the clock, disposing of the bodies of COVID patients and ensuring dignity to the dead. Rudra Shriram, along with the team at the Good Food Project, helps crematorium staff in the Delhi NCR region with food and other essentials. NewsX proudly recognizes second wave superhero Rudra Shriram. Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Rishi. As COVID deaths continue to mount in India, crematorians and cemetery workers have been working round the clock, disposing the bodies of COVID patients and ensuring dignity to the dead. Today, on a brand new episode of Second Wave Superheroes, I have with me Rudra Shriram of the Good Food Project, an initiative that helps crematorium staff in Delhi NCR region with food and other essentials. Welcome on the show, Rudra.
Thank you for having me, Rishi.
My first question to you is, how was this initiative started and how did you get involved with this project?
Right. So basically, Rishi, our co-founders, Nandini Ghosh and Shrey Gupta, are friends who visited the crematorium during the peak of the second wave of the COVID pandemic in India and were completely horrified by the conditions of the crematoriums and decided on doing something for the workers of these crematoriums and cemeteries in and around Delhi NCR. My involvement started a week into the whole Good Food project when I heard of their initiative online and then decided to pitch in and help them out in whatever way is possible.
So you guys have been providing assistance to crematorium workers with food. I'm sure you've interacted with a few of them. Can you just take us through the challenges these guys have been facing and how were you able to help them?
Rishi, basically they have been definitely overlooked, overworked, and just absolutely overlooked in the position of being frontline workers during this whole COVID pandemic. They are absolutely exposed to COVID positive bodies, and they have tried, but their voices have not been heard out overall. In our way of helping them out, we have provided them with over 30,000 meals to various crematoriums and cemetery workers, let's say all around Delhi NCR. And that also includes, it's a proper wholesome meal. It's not, it's a proper thali that we call over here, along with, some sort of refreshment. And the idea is to keep it wholesome and nutritious. So apart from the meals, we have also provided automated hand sanitizer stations that have been generously donated by our supporters, and also have provided them with PPE kits and masks during our time and visits to the crematoriums for the food distribution.
That's great. These people, crematorium workers, they've been doing a selfless service to the nation, and their efforts have largely gone unnoticed. They've also come out and expressed dissatisfaction with the wages they've been getting. And since they're at a high risk of getting the infection, they've demanded vaccination too and the status of frontline workers. What are you guys doing to amplify their demands?
So that's the beauty of social media, Rishi, today's day and age. By the work we're doing and our on-ground presence, we have over 30 volunteers who are just our on-ground warriors. And whenever we do go to visit the sites for any donation drives or any food distribution, we definitely amplify their voices through social media interaction and putting out the message that they have been overlooked and overworked in this time. The idea of giving the food packages is because, it's not that they're not getting food or they're not being provided food. The idea is that after a 14-hour extended shift of lifting, let's say heavy pieces of wood or whatever have it, they're just almost, physically impossible to make these meals for them. So, by using social media as a powerful tool and harnessing its power, we are looking to amplify their voices, which have been silenced till now.
Okay. Also, take us through how you guys are funding this project. Are you in collaboration with NGOs? Are you taking donations? What's the process like?
Right, Rishi. So we're in our second round of funding now. We have been raising funds through Milap, and the link can be found through our Instagram page. That's at Good Food underscore project. And that's where we've been raising funds. We've been supported by donors from various parts of the world. Many corporate, let's say, good Samaritans such as Cipla, Mother Dairy, Amul, DCM, multiple companies have come out in whatever way possible with whatever products they can support us with. And obviously we heavily rely on these donations to amplify our work and move into a second phase of helping out other and targeting other let's say affected parts of our society.
Okay, great. As much as we want COVID to just disappear, that's just not happening, right? It is here to stay for some more time. How do you plan to take this initiative, the Good Food Project that you guys have started? How do you plan to take it forward?
Rishi, basically, we're now moving in, as I mentioned, we're moving into 2.0 of the Good Food Project. It's been almost 40 days that we've been, completely on ground. We have just had our first ration drive, which was done in a JJ colony in the Okhla area of Delhi, where, families who've lost their sole breadwinner, families that have, no ration cards, families who have pregnant women a part of their households. We've gone out and supported them with very, let's say, essential ration kits, which can support a family of 4 to 5 individuals up to, let's say, a month easily. So these are very well, let's say, documented and verified surveys which are conducted before we do these ration drives. And now we are looking at targeting other parts of society that, which will get and have been affected, such as orphanages that have been overlooked, old age homes that have been overlooked. And the idea is to keep it centric around good food and ensuring that, a person can get a good, wholesome meal.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Rudra. Big shout out to the Good Food Project and kudos for the service that you've been doing. Keep up the good work and thank you.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.